Hey guys, Zach here, and welcome back to Thursday Reviews. And today for Thursday Reviews, we have the Bandai Shin Godzilla figure. Now, later in the week, either Friday or Sunday, I'm actually going to make a review about the movie and my experiences I had with the movie. I mean, I would talk about it in this video, but I want to go into more detail and, yeah. I just want to make a review besides figures, But either way, either Sunday or Friday, expect that video to pop up, or it might not even happen, but either way, just expect it to happen. It may or may not happen, but either way, today we were reviewing the Bandai Shin Godzilla figure, and a lot of people don't like this figure. A little bit of me understands why, but for the most part, I think this is a pretty decent figure. This figure isn't cheap. This figure could be around $40 or $70. It's horrible. The price is horrible. I mean, usually certain Bandai figures are, well, I saw a Godzilla Final Wars figure that was online for, $21. I mean, and that figure came out in 2004, and this is a new figure, and $40 is a terrible price for this figure. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if it was somewhere around $20 or $30, I could kind of understand, but for the most part, it's just, no, the price is not good for this figure. But either way, let's take a look at the tag. We have a picture of Shin Godzilla right here with a bit of detailing on the head. Japanese writing, Godzilla 2016. We have a little Godzilla badge right here, Bandai. More Japanese writing, Shin Godzilla right here in Japanese with Godzilla spines. A ton of Japanese writing with a little Godzilla badge and a silhouette of Godzilla in white. And yeah, that is it for the tag. Let's take a look at the figure, and first we'll take a look at the paint. And the paint on this figure, there's not much paint, but I like how the paint is used on this figure. We'll take a look at the head. The eyes are painted white with yellowish, whitish teeth, mostly yellow. There is there is muscle right here on the neck and the chest right here. There are bits of red by the spines, just like the chest. The toe claws are painted yellow, same color as the teeth. However, the finger claws aren't, which is kind of a bummer. And at the end of the tail, it is this. Well, there are bits of red. And most of the figure is just black. I mean, there's not much paint on this figure, but I do like how the paint is used. But either way, the paint, in my opinion, gets a pass. Now we'll take a look at the articulation for this figure. And the articulation for this figure, there are only 4 points of articulation, but for a Bandai figure, that's pretty average. But the arms can move 360. And the feet can twist 360. The arms do kind of get in the way if you attempt to move the legs 360, so if you don't want the arms to get scuffed up, then definitely don't move the legs 360. But either way, that is it for the articulation on this figure. It's average, so it gets a pass. The sculpt of this figure is pretty good too, however, there are some minor nitpicks I have. The hands here are supposed to be facing upwards instead of sideways. Sideways, there we go. I can speak, don't worry. And I know I said upwards, upwards, you know what I mean. But the hands are supposed to be facing upwards instead of traditional Godzilla. And the spines are a little bit too thick. But other than that, the sculpt on this figure is pretty nice. Something to note, Godzilla in the new movie has a really long tail, and I think the tail here is not as long as how it would be in the movie, so, yeah. I don't care what you say, well, this is a fact, but Shin Godzilla has the longest tail out of any of the other Godzilla suits. So, the sculpt gets a pass for it, in my opinion. A couple of nitpicks, but still, the sculpt is nice. Now we'll take a look at the detailing, and the detailing, again, is really nice. We have a ton of detailing in the head right there. A bit of detailing in the mouth. The neck is detailed quite well as the chest. Moving to the body, there are a bunch of creases in the skin, which look really nice. The spines are detailed quite nicely as well. The legs, again, more creases and folds in the skin. There are scales on the feet and this part of the leg right here. Underneath the tail, more creases in the skin. On the top we have spikes right here. Longer spikes. On the tail here, just more creases in the skin. Tail, and all the way to the end of the tail, we have the muscular, bony looking tip of the tail with the very controversial face on the end of Godzilla's tail. A lot of people think that Godzilla has two heads and that second head is right here, but that is really stupid. I'm not going to explain why, because that has to do with spoilers in the movie, which I'm not going to spoil anything in the movie, but either way, I just think that little theory is stupid. But should you get this figure? I'd say yes. This figure is, well, for the price that's going for, it's definitely not worth that money. It can go online for $40 or $75. I got this guy for $75, but yeah, the price is not good for this figure. Maybe like 20 or 15, but no, the price is just outrageous in my opinion. $40 for this. You could get a young T-Rex, well, a Jurassic Park young T-Rex from 1993 in really good conditions, loose for, well, with the skin piece for $20. You can get that, and in my opinion, that is a little bit better than this right here. Still a nice figure, but if you want to know how big it is, here he is next to Dr. Billy Grant. Alright, now that is it for today. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video. Peace, Zach out.